I noticed you chased a lot of cows.
Yes.
On the trip.
Yeah.
Cows were
Yeah.
Now, did you just figure that out? You would skate by and you would yell at these cows, and all of a sudden they'd be chasing you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in their little area.
They follow you.
Yeah, but they're following you.
Yeah, it was just random and just completely bored out there, just passing by, and these cows just start staring at you. So talk back to them, and they just started following me for miles. They're like, what's happening? Herding along with me.
This is not normal for them. They're like, we got some amusement today.
The guy comes out. Where are my cows at?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into this. Let's dive into this. So you have this idea: skate across America in 3,000 miles. No time limit, right? You just wanted to do about 50 miles a day, or you wanted to do a 2-month. The Jackalope Fest was
that
your
was
end point.
Kind of the time limit was the Jackalope Fest. Also, I had a wedding to make in Italy, which was at the 2-day point.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. So, or 61. Yeah, it was very close. So,
Okay. So
60 was my goal. Yeah.
Got you. Now, how does one prepare for this? Not only physically, because I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to just jump on their skateboard and start pushing. You're going to be pretty damaged at the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot skate 50 miles without something going wrong in your body, tendon snapping, muscle cramp, whatever the case may be. So how do you start mentally and physically preparing?
So I started about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I was just kind of Googling stuff, looking up if anyone's done it, if what kind of boards to use, wheels, because I never really even had a cruiser before. So I was still learning all this stuff.
There was a couple people that have done it before.
Yeah.
One in the 70s, was it?
What? Yeah. So Jack Smith. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm good friends with him. He messaged me the whole time throughout. He was psyched. Yeah. So he told me he did it, tandem or relay with 3 people. That time
And
in
a
the
chase
70s.
car.
Yeah.
Right.
So he didn't fully skate the full distance, but he's
was a
a
part of the
pioneer.
team.
He started it.
Right. And then there was a guy, Rob Dyer, who skated from Toronto to LA.
I didn't hear about him.
You didn't hear about
No.
him? Okay.
That's cool,
he did
though,
it.
yeah.
His also was for a cause for cancer.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Skate
check that
skate
out.
for cancer. That was his little tag, whatever. That was in 2004.
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch of people have done it.
Right.
but
Right.
yeah.
But so you started Googling, started researching it.
Yeah.
And how do you just start to push? Do you start being okay, let me just see what this is like.
Yeah.
Let me skate a mile today.
Yeah, so I put the board together and I'd head down to this perfectly smooth path by the beach. Just go down there and I think I pushed 5, maybe 10 miles. Legs are completely shot. I think it took an hour or so.
And
then,
you skated back also? 5 miles back
Yeah,
maybe?
maybe 10 miles round trip, so 5 and 5.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Come back just completely shot.
That's a good way to open the door, though. To kind of see where you gauge on
Right.
how you can pull this off.
Yep. And then, next week your muscles aren't sore, you go back out and hit 20.
Okay.
It's starts to get easier and easier, and then you end up getting less sore as you keep doing it.
Amazing.
So did you just kind of figure out by trying this back over and over and over again that kind of 50 to 60 miles was your threshold of what you could do a day?
Yeah.
Is that-
I just kept doing I think I did it 4 times. Because you can't do that every day.
What do you mean? You did it every day?
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. But
you can't do it every day.
you can't do it every
Except
day
for 55 days.
if you have a job or a normal life. You know what I
Which
mean?
we know that there's no job involved.
No,
I'm kidding.
no, I had a job. So I'm I'm going out 8 a.m., 7 a.m. I'm skating 50 miles, which is maybe, if I'm on a good pace, 5 hours. So I'll get home at noon, ice my feet.
Wait. Say that one more time. 50, 70. Wait, say it one more time.
So I'll do 50 miles.
In the morning.
Yeah, at 7 a.m.
Okay.
Till noon. So that's 5 hours, 10
Gotcha.
miles an hour.
Okay.
And I'll get back, ice my feet, just relax, maybe have some food, and I'll go into work at 3 and work till 10, 11 at night.
And that was,
Get 'em.
and so,
that was my training for the whole time leading up, basically.
so basically that was 50 miles, you said?
Yeah.
5 hours, 50
That's
miles.
not bad. 10,
Yeah.
10.
Well, so
Miles
I
an
didn't have
hour.
that same pace across America, though, because you got the roads, traffic, hills,
People
all that
stopping,
stuff.
blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
Sure. But
Coyotes.
yeah.
The
Cows.
terrain's a little different.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that we could do 50 miles in 5 hours.
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's actually I was expecting way longer, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what did you? So you skated 50 miles. What did you do? You just edited the rest of the time of the day?
Yeah, so the rest of the day I'd edit straight to the hotel, maybe grab some food real quick, and then just edit the rest of the night.
But wait a minute, you said you can't. You're not averaging that while you're on the road, though.
No,
It takes much
on the
longer.
road, yeah, it's much longer. So
different.
like a 50-mile day was between 7 and 12 hours.
Did you find that out when you hit the road?
I kind of knew, so I only skated 50 miles like, 4 times, something like that.
Okay.
So I didn't have the time to do it, but I knew I was like, all right, I could probably do 50 miles a day. And I knew that there would be more obstacles, so I just left myself a little more time. Like wake up early, make sure, can make it through the day. Yeah.
Breakfast? Are you getting the international little hotel, little muffin and
The continental
Never.
breakfast.
continental breakfast?
Yeah.
Never.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
that
not
could
putting-
that could lead to disaster.
I
on
could
the
go
road.
wrong. I got into the day real quick. Yeah.
You got to think
Yeah.
about.
Are you
those
bringing
things.
are you bringing a toilet roll with you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, small one, just in case emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any emergencies?
There
Dire?
was 2 emergencies.
Okay. What
Yeah,
happened?
I made it pretty long.
Full detail, please.
100%. I need details. I
It
need
honestly
details.
wasn't that exciting. I think I made it like 20, 30 days. Nothing happened. I'm like pretty good with that stuff.
Okay.
And one day just couldn't hold it, and it's probably 20 miles to the next gas station. So just pull off to like a kind of secluded behind the bushes. Like truckers could still like see you, but
There's this
like what are you
dude
gonna
in the
do?
middle
Yeah.
of nowhere,
Like
taking a
skateboard.
shit.
At that point, like what are they gonna do? Like,
Yeah,
stop. Everyone's just passing. So I'm just sitting there.
They
like,
don't know who it is.
Yeah,
I hope no
are you
cops
doing over
come
there?
right
Yeah.
now. I hope no cops show up.
yeah. I'm just like going through my bag trying to find this toilet paper that's like buried at the bottom. Just, like squat down, nothing to lean on, just like get it out real quick, and then 5
mean,
minutes later I'm back on the road.
That's a real thing, man. People get bubble guts. You don't know how
No
the
doubt.
continental breakfast is going to,
Yeah.
you don't know. Are you eating anything for breakfast?
No.
No. So you're going out with lunch. You stop for lunch.
no.
Dinner. You eat dinner. You didn't eat for 50 days.
Yeah, that was part of the challenge. No, I would do like a Cliff Bar or a beef jerky or like something like that for lunch.
Okay.
To kind of like just get something solid in me.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I'd stop if there was something cool, if it was easy.
But you're eating a good
Yeah.
dinner, though, when you get to the hotel.
Yeah,
You
I
have
would
a nice little...
pig out.
Okay.
Big
Did you ever-
burger, fries, like whatever was around. Sometimes there's only fast food around too, so I never eat that, but I have to eat like McDonald's. 'cause
Yeah.
that's all I was
Best
there.
either for an
Yeah.
athlete like yourself to be going cross country. You're getting
Yeah.
there's no nutritional value
Yeah.
Yeah.
in any of that stuff.
Did you lose any weight by chance?
I lost weight.
Like
I
how
cra-
much you think?
10, 15 pounds, nothing crazy.
So if I lose
Yeah.
if I want to lose 15 pounds to
Yeah.
start skating across
There's,
America,
across America?
there's
Yeah.
easier ways of doing it. Go ahead, Debs.
That was the part.
That
of
was
it.
gonna say-
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
All good.
Yeah.
Two minor explosion. You needed to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really want to give more details on that, Chris?
I think about these things.
Oh,
I really do.
So the second time,
Yeah.
I had to hop a fence to get to like a better like hiding spot, right? So I find my like where I'm gonna go,
Okay.
and I realized
You digging a hole?
nah, but I realized I forget my toilet
paper.
paper. I didn't think I lost her. I didn't refill, so I had none on me. So I just grabbed a sock and made it work.
You got to do what you got to do,
That's
bro.
Hey, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, gotta make it work.
You
You
had
know?
to hop a fence?
Yeah, like a little gated kind of like
Okay.
Oh.
where like cattle might be and stuff like that.
I'm like imagining I had to take a dump and I have to jump a fence right now. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that,
Straining yourself.
Moving very slowly.
Yeah.
Depends on how
How did they-
bad you had to go.
when you went to the hotels, did you kind of re-up on like, oh, there's a nice little towel and
Yeah.
or the toilet paper, take some rolls.
100%.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice robe.
Yeah.
Hojo robe.
I'm just trying to picture, because you started here in Venice.
Yep. Down the block.
Right
Skate
down the
park.
block.
Skated right past the studio. Actually.
I know. I saw that in the video. I was on a live stream at the time too. I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell him where.
That's funny.
So you started right down here. That must have been you've already made the commitment. But I know what it's like around here. And I know that you ended up in, where was it? Claremont, Rancho Cucamonga area.
Yep.
We know how far that is.
Yeah.
That's a 50-mile
Yeah.
car ride, or 50 miles. I'm watching you go up Venice Boulevard. I'm watching you, and I know exactly what it is. It's a little uphill. I know, and there, you stop, and you're like, "Oh, I got to do." And this woman comes by with the dog and everything, and I'm like, does it sink in? Like, when does it sink in? Like, oh my God, what did I do?
Yeah,
I am on. This is a gnarly journey. This is crazy.
Yeah, there was a couple of different moments like that. I'd say like once a couple people started skating with me, and then once they left, maybe like a couple minutes after that, it was just like, okay, I'm by myself now. Like the fun's gone, like
It's
all
happening.
the excitement and stuff, you know, like this is where it gets real. And then I think at the end of the first day, I wasn't even sure I was going to daily vlog because I didn't think I could keep up with it.
Right.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
wasn't that wasn't a part of your like master plan.
I mean, I kind of wanted to, but after the first day, I was just like, I don't know. This is
Yeah.
crazy. You know, but your body gets conditioned.
Yes.
You know?
I mean, is there listen, sometimes I wake up in the morning, I don't even want to get out of bed. I'm groggy. I'm like, was there points where you were just like, dude,
You take days off at all?
dude,
Not one day off.
what?
Yeah,
But you have to
57
get
days
on
in
your
a row.
board and be like, I don't want to do this right now. Like
Yeah.
I would throw a temper tantrum.
I mean, just when you have like everyone following along, it's a little different.
Yeah.
When no one's watching you, it's easier to quit.
Yes.
You know, you got like,
Yeah.
I can see
you know,
that.
I've been calling this out for like 2 months, raising money. It's like I can't just be like, that's all right.
I think, yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
gotta
do this,
quit,
guys. I'm done.
Yeah.
Right.
What was the situation like packing for something like this? What do you bring on the road with you?
So I kept it super minimal. It's just a Camelback. So just keep a little bit of water back there.
How many gallons does that hold?
About 3.
Okay.
So one change of outfit. You know, extra bearings, wheels.
It's the same outfit though.
Same
black
exact
hoodie,
outfit.
black
Same
shirt,
thing,
black.
yeah. Everything was identical.
Everything's
Yeah,
black
yeah.
going through the Mojave Desert.
What was the and weather-wise like?
But wait, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah, yeah.
What else did you? What else did you
Okay.
carry with you?
Just honestly, the basics. Just like I had that mace, wheels, bearings, deodorant, toothbrush. I think I had a little like sleeping bag I never ended up using, but just in case I got like stranded in the desert. It was like really small fold-out one.
I would think that the wheels. I would think that the bearings would be the most. Did you have to change your bearings?
I didn't. I kept the same exact setup the whole trip.
Didn't change.
One thing,
Didn't
yeah,
change your
yeah.
wheel. The
Nothing.
deck is one thing. Whatever, waterlogged, whatever.
Right.
It starts to delam. You're good. But bearings, you one of those things comes out. Pops
Yeah.
a bearing. You got to
Yeah.
fix it. But your wheels were. I mean, they started to disintegrate like not too long after you left.
Yeah. Pieces were like falling off. They're getting grainy. I think like 2 weeks in. And I was like, all right, well, they're still rolling. It's fine. And at the 30-day mark, I'm like, all right, they're still rolling, but they started looking haggard. And then after that, I was like, well, I already committed to kind of like, I passed the halfway
Right.
mark. I was like, I got to make it across the
Run
country
it.
with these. You
Oh
know?
my god.
Yeah, if you didn't have to change it, yeah, you run it for sure.
Yeah. I thought it'd be just so much more interesting,
For sure.
you know?
Did anybody yell do a kickflip?
Couple people. Not many, though. I said like 2 or 3 of those.
Where was the hardest place like weather-wise on this trip to adapt to? Because I mean, some places could be really cold or some places could be really hot.
Let me see. I think the beginning, like California, Arizona, was pretty warm. Not like, I mean, as warm as it gets over there. But I was in a black hoodie and it was getting pretty hot.
Wait, why you didn't want to take your hoodie off?
Well, my mindset was like, if I need it or it gets cold at night, I have it.
Okay.
You know?
But you
And
could put it in your bag.
there's no room. It
You could have tied it around your waist.
Yeah. I
Could
don't
have
know,
worn it preppy style with
Yeah.
the tied around your neck.
You
Yeah.
wore a hoodie the whole time?
Well, I wore it for like, I can't remember exactly. A week, 2 weeks.
Whew.
And I had a thermal on too underneath that.
Yeah,
Because I was like prepared for it was like
Whatever.
for war. It was like my one outfit and like my backup outfit and like that was it. I'm just gonna deal with it. A little bit of sweat, like didn't kill anyone.
Kelly, you could lose 15 pounds just by
There you
doing
go.
that, just by walking around.
Dude, I would sweat like